There is a specific kind of silence that only exists after midnight. It's not the silence of early morning. It's not the silence of an empty room. It's a different kind, a deeper one. You have felt it before. Your mind moves quickly. Tasks, messages, conversations, noises. But at night, especially when rain falls softly in the background, something shifts. Thoughts slow down, but they also go deeper. You don't just think about tomorrow. You think about 5 years ago. You don't just plan the week. You question your entire direction. Why? Why does night unlock depth? And why does rain make it feel safer? The answer is not poetic. It's biological. And it's older than language. For most of human history, darkness meant danger. We were not built for perfect night vision. Predators were. So night activated caution. But here's something people rarely talk about. Early humans did not sleep in one solid block. Anthropologists studying pre-industrial societies found that sleep was segmented. There was first sleep, then waking, then second sleep. In that waking period, people would sit quietly, think, talk softly, reflect, pray, plan. Night wasn't empty, it was contemplative. Your brain still carries that structure. When you wake at 2 a.m., or when your thoughts intensify after midnight, it may not be insomnia. It may be your ancient night watch system activating. Because someone always had to stay slightly alert, someone had to think ahead. Someone had to remember past mistakes. And in modern life, that someone is your internal narrator. But here's something even more interesting. If night was risky, why does creativity bloom there? Why do musicians write at 1 a.m.? Why do life decisions feel clearer in the dark? It seems contradictory. Danger should reduce imagination, but it doesn't. Let's understand why. During the day, your brain is in task mode. External input dominates. Visual processing, language, reaction time, all activated. But as light fades, a different system strengthens. The default mode network. It's active active when you are not focused on the outside world. When this network activates, you begin replaying memories, stimulating future scenarios, understanding social situations, rewriting past conversations. It's not random overthinking, it's pattern refinement. Your brain uses night to update its internal map of the world, and because there is less interruption, the thinking feels bigger, more cinematic, more emotional. In daylight, logic filters emotion. At night, emotion speaks first. That's why memories feel heavier and dreams feel possible. But this is also where anxiety can grow unless something softens the silence. That something is rain. Rain creates what neuroscientists call non-threatening sensory occupation. It fills space without demanding focus. Unlike sudden sounds, rain is consistent, layered, complex, but predictable. Your brain loves predictable complexity. It signals the environment is active but not targeting you. In evolutionary terms, heavy rain reduced predator movement. Scents were masked, footsteps softened, visibility lowered. Rain means fewer surprises, and fewer surprises mean less vigilance. So your nervous system learned something powerful. Rain equals relative safety. That learning still exists. That's why a storm outside can feel protective. Like the world is busy, but you are sheltered. And when safety increases, depth becomes comfortable. Picture a stone shelter thousands of years ago, rain falling over the entrance, inside a small fire glowing. Most of the tribe asleep, one person awake, not afraid, just thinking, reviewing the day's hunt, remembering a mistake, planning tomorrow's path, feeling the weight of responsibility. That quick thinker is not fictional. It's ancestral memory coded into your nervous system. At night, you become that watcher. Except instead of planning migration routes, you plan conversations, career changes, emotional repairs, Your brain still believes night is strategy time. That's why deep thoughts feel urgent after midnight. They are not random, they are inherited. There is a physiological reason your thought seems louder. During the day, your sensory cortex is overloaded. At night, sensory input drops dramatically. When external volume lowers, internal signals feel amplified. It's not that your thoughts increases, it's that competition decreases. It's like lowering background music in a room. Suddenly, whispers are clear. And if rain is present, it acts like a gentle buffer. It reduces the sharpness of silence. It smooths the edges of thinking. It prevents your mind from interrupting quiet as threat. Hormones shift after sunset. Melatonin rises. Cortisol lowers. Serotonin dips slightly. Logical filtering reduces. Imagination expands. That's why a small worry can feel enormous at 1 a.m. But also why a small hope can feel life-changing. Night doesn't create emotion. It magnifies unresolved emotion. Rain moderates the intensity. It's like emotional cushioning. The storm outside gives your inner storm context. You are not alone in intensity. The sky is releasing something too. But here is a question most people never ask. If night thinking is natural, why do we resist it? Why do we immediately reach for distraction? There is a quiet reason. Artificial light erased gradual sunset. Our brains evolved with fading light cues. Firelight was warm, dim, rhythmic. Now we shift from bright screens to darkens abruptly. That shock confuses the nervous system. Instead of transitioning slowly into reflective mode, we drop suddenly into silence. And sudden silence can feel overwhelming. Rain reintroduces transition. It replaces harsh quiet with textured sound. It mimics natural environmental continuity. That's why rain videos feel grounding. They restore evolutionary rhythm. There is a version of you that only exists at night. The day vision performs, responds, produces. The night vision evaluates. Imagine, reconsiders. That version is not weaker, it is older. It carries genetic memory of survival through reflection. It asks questions that daytime self avoids. And when rain surrounds that version, it feels less exposed, more held, more allowed to think freely. So, when you notice your mind deepening after midnight, it's not malfunction, it's maintenance. Your brain is reviewing the map of your life, updating routes, testing possibilities. Rain simply lowers the volume of fear while that happens. It tells your nervous system you are not being hunted. You are not being watched. You are sheltered. And when the anxious brain feels sheltered, it can think deeply without panic. Maybe that's why rainy nights feel different. Not because they erase thought, but because they allow thoughts without sharpness. The night thinker inside you is not here to disturb peace. It's here to integrate experience. When the morning comes, the intensity fades because it worked quieter in daylight. For now, the rain continues. The world outside is softened, and the ancient watcher within you, it's simply doing what it has always done, thinking carefully under shelter until rest slowly arrives.